What's up, guys? It's Frey Football. Two videos I make today, and you can tell just because I'm wearing the same thing as last time. But that being said, guys, it is the final week of preseason here, and we are going against the Denver Broncos. I double checked from last week. Skronik is still okay. He's not injured. So that is good news. He's not going to be in the starting lineup today because today all we're going to see is the starters. I want to see who the weak link is in our receiving core because more likely than not, Skronik is going to find his way on that starting receiver core because he's been fantastic. He just has. That being said, we're going to go ahead. We're going to record some weekly training here, do a receiver battle. This is honestly more for me than anything. I just like the receiver battles. And we're going to go ahead. We're going to cut across field. And here we go. Back of the end zone, 500. And we got it. Look at that. It's that easy right there. Fake a post, go out. Fake a post, go out. Yeah. Ooh. Man, that was not good for you. We're going to get that 500. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, Skronix is a beast, a master route runner right there. Look at that. I mean, as you can tell, I've played this a good amount. There we go. Yeah, I've definitely played this a good amount, so I know how to get gold good amount. There we go. Witherspoon is just not doing well against Skronix. And you know what? Most guys don't. So, can we really be mad at him? There we go. 22K. I mean, it's easy, guys. It's easy like a Sunday morning, baby. It is nice and easy. We like that. 750. And Skronik, again, looking like one of the best players on our offense so far. So, we're happy about that. We did get trade offers for Josh Johnson. They saw he got 2 sacks last week, and they're like, hey, we could use a guy like Josh Johnson. So let's go ahead and see what they have for the 27-year-old. All right. The Browns have offered us a 22-year-old, 64 overall, or a 27-year-old, 79 overall star depth. I told you guys it's on very hard trade difficulty, right? Like, they could have threw in like a 5th round pick, and I would have considered that. But yeah, that's what they offer. We're not going to counter that. That deserves no counter and no attention from us at all. But let's head right in. We are facing the Broncos here, and they will be having their starting team against our starting team. So, in many ways, this is going to seem like an actual regular season game. So I'm excited to see what we can do here. Let's head on in. At Mile High Stadium on beautiful preseason football night. I don't think it's Thursday night. I think we're Sunday night football still here. And it is looking good. It's looking electric. I do like the presentation from this new Madden. Like, just look at this. It looks great. So they did a good job. Is it similar to past ones? Yeah, of course. But I mean, what are they gonna have them do? Like, freaking fly in on a helicopter? Like, that's how they're gonna announce the team. This is just it looks similar because this is what real teams actually do every single season. So, but they did change up like little things here and there. So, but yeah, I mean, what are you gonna do if it's a halfback ISO? You know, you're kind of limited with how a halfback ISO looks, right? So, but we are going to receive here, and let's get into it. This game, I'm going to practice good decision making, so I'm more likely than not waving the fair catch here. I mean, Yeah, I should have practiced good decision making. Darn it. This is why it's practice, because we fail sometimes. And it looks like Mathis got injured. Um, wow, okay. Well, look at that. Nick Foles out for our team here. He's going to lead our team to victory throughout the year. We're going to motion Higbee over. We're going to run it with Akers. And Akers tries to cut back. I tried to get that offensive lineman to move forward and get the guy so I could cut back like that. And, it just took a little bit too much time. That's on me. I really shouldn't have motioned the tight end out, but I did. All right, we're going to run this play here. And a 2-2. Otwell. And he is covered very well. I mean, Nick Foles, not a bad pass, honestly. And Mathis is out with a dislocated elbow. First play of the game. Dislocated elbow is 3rd and 9 and is looking like they are bringing some heat. We're going to go ahead. We're going to motion Atwell here. We're going to let's try and do something like this. All right, let's see what we got. And we got nothing. Goodness. We got nothing. They were in man. We diagnosed it well, but they did not bring a blitz. And, we went 3 and out real quick there, so not our best start. But Evans is going to punt it deep, and our gunners are nowhere to be found. But the rookie corner comes out of nowhere and just hits him right below the legs at the 30. So Russell Wilson is going to come on out. And Sean Payton be the cure to Russell Wilson's bad quarterback play from this last year, quite frankly. I don't know. They're going to read option, though, and Wilson is still fast. He may not be the best quarterback, but they're relying on my inability to make a freaking tackle. And, Russell Wilson, 25 plays off the bat, so he's looking good. Not too much to say about that. And they're going to go ahead and run with Williams, and he is going to get a gain of 4. I mean, here at Rams franchise, we got to take our blows. We got to take our blows here. And, it is what it is. And Byron Young in the vicinity there, I thought for a second he was throwing the slant, and Byron Young was going to get another opportunity at a pick, but is 3rd and 6, and he is going to bomb it out. Witherspoon with a pick. Look at that. Witherspoon turning around, finding the ball, and getting the interception. He looked really, really good at that. Good job by Witherspoon. We were back on offense. We were going to run with Akers, and Akers is going to get a gain of 6. We almost broke it outside there. Nick Foles is pumped up. He is ready to call this offense. And we are, again, going to run with Akers here. And they are going to bring the house. Akers is going to push forward for a gain of 3. Cam Akers doing well here is 3rd and 1 for us. Let's come out in another running formation, honestly. And we are probably going to do this stretch here. We have the numbers on the right side of the field. Let's do the stretch. And there's great blocking. And Akers moving around. And he's going to get another gain of 10-plus yards there. It is now 1st down and 10. That's how we like to see it. Skronix is out on the field, too. So let's see what we got going here. 2-2 Atwell on the edge. And he is going to get hit by Justin Simmons. Nick Foles had a pretty solid pass there, honestly. Tutu's just not catching the ball these days. Pause. But yeah, 2nd and 10. We're going to drop back. We're going to hit Akers underneath. I mean, he is going to be the workhorse of this team, quite frankly. It's kind of what we expect. He's one of our best players. He's probably our best player on offense. Not only from an overall perspective, but from ability perspective. And we're going to run with him again. And he's going to push forward for the gain of 2 or 3 to make it a 1st and 10. But yeah, Akers, probably our best guy. so far. Let's see who else can shine, though, right? I want to see how these receivers perform. And wow, I messed up hard there. I thought the guy coming on the over was X, and it was actually Y. So I deserved a pick there, but Nick Foles just reading my mind and bailing me out. Let's go ahead and let's call this. And right there, Nick Foles. Oh, my goodness. We are dropping balls here. Nick Foles is actually putting it where we need it to be. Like, that was a solid pass by Nick Foles, but we're not reeling these things in. And Tutu Atwell, can he catch the ball? He holds on to it. And we get the gain of 10 plus yards. So we're still driving down the field here. Looking pretty good. We're going to try and hit a play action. There we go. Nick Foles gets out to Higbee. Higbee pushing forward. That's a gain of about 20 right there on the play action. Nick Foles doing good to hit that pass when he's not standing firm. He's moving a little bit, and it looks as though they're going to bring some heat, and we're going to motion a guy over to help out, and we are not going to get back. We're going to get back to the line, so we're not getting any yards on that. Totally fine. 2nd and 10. We are on their 11. And it'll be very interesting to see how this plays out. Let's motion Higbee over into a fullback role, and we are going to go ahead and hit a stretched left. And there we go. Akers has some space. We tried to juke back in. Gain of 7. Akers doing well. Our offensive line did pretty well there. Yeah, we did what we needed. So that's all you can really ask. Gonna bomb it over to Robinson, and he mosses Patrick Surtain. He just had positioning, and he drives it into the end zone. That is a touchdown, a Rams touchdown on our second drive here, so we're looking good. Nick Foles really had some solid passes this drive. Not gonna lie, he had some solid passes, so I'm liking what I'm seeing so far from the recent Super Bowl champion quarterback. And I believe he even got MVP that game, didn't he? He did really well to pull them out those last 5 games. So here we are back on defense. Russell Wilson at the helm. We're going to show like we're blitzing here, but we're playing a cover 1 Robert man. And Russell Wilson not being able to connect. Number 14 in the area again. He's been playing fantastic. Which one is that again? That is, oh goodness, I forget his name, but he's been playing well so far this preseason. And Russell Wilson's gonna get it outside for a gain of about 6. And Michael Hope, our outside linebacker, is not gonna be feeling too good. He's gonna go to the sideline, and it is 3rd and 4 here. Let's see if we can stop Russell Wilson and the Broncos. And Russell Wilson's rolling out, and he is going to throw it away, though. It looked like he could have maybe got a run lane going there. Hey, I'm not going to complain. Will a real-life Russell Wilson throw that away? I don't know, but I'm not going to complain when Madden gives us a reward, quite frankly. So it is good by me. They are going to punt it to us. The rookie corner is returning, and he gets tackled at about the 31. Not too bad as the end of the first quarter. So far, we have been looking significantly better as a team than the Broncos here. So I got no complaints so far. We've been doing well. Our defense has been holding up. Nick Foles has been hitting his passes, which is what we really need from our quarterback. We're going to gain another 5 yards. Cam Akers is being the lifeblood of the team. And outside of that, my only real complaints is our receivers aren't catching the damn rock. They ain't catching the ball. So, I mean, it is what it is. They hadn't had much time over preseason. There we go. Jefferson on the drag, catches the rock, and he is going to take it for about, goodness, what was that, 15, 20 yards? Oh, looking pretty good right there. Jefferson's looking great. Let's see. Can we get... I want to see if Tutu can get open here. It's looking like man coverage. Tutu's looking like he may be open, and he catches it. He brings it in, baby. Wow, look at that. Tutu catch it and near double coverage. Nick Foles with an absolute dime. Let's go ahead. Let's take another look at this. Let's look at it from Nick Foles' vision, but man, this was insane. We have enough time to get this off. Look at that. All placement. Tutu jumps up and catches it. Double coverage. Double coverage, guys. Look at that. Over Justin Simmons. Not bad at all. He's looking great, man. Man, he was dropping passes, but if he's going to catch those every now and then, how much can I complain, really? That was a fantastic pass and a fantastic play by Tutu. Look at that. We are driving down on this Broncos defense. We're going to go ahead. We're going to hit the outside pitch, and we're going to try and just push it inside to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think we did that. It is 2nd and goal here. Wow. All right, let's make sure we can make the most of it here. We're going to hit slants, and we're going to hit Van Jefferson on the end, and he is going to catch it for a touchdown. Van Jefferson, so far, looking pretty hot, looking pretty good, and that is our 2nd touchdown of this game in 3 drives. 2 touchdowns in 3 drives. I'm not going to complain. I'll take that. 14-0, 5:10 left in the 2nd quarter. All right, we're going to come out and, you guessed it, cover 1 robber man. We've been playing well with this play call on defense, and honestly, we're continuing to play well with it. Russell Wilson's 1-6. He cannot figure out cover 1 man. We're going to act like we have been doing, and we're actually going to bring a blitz here. We're going to use our Nick Hampton, then come off our guy, and they're going to pass it on the outside, get a gain of 6 there. Not a bad play. Not a bad play, honestly. I probably could have done better. But here we are, 3rd and 4. We're going to try and cover underneath. And, man, I went for the hit stick as opposed to trying to intercept that with Byron Young. I just robbed Byron Young of another pick, potentially a pick 6. Another pick 6 this preseason. So, again, one of the biggest issues is my user. So I need to get back into the swing of it. Van Jefferson, 5 targets, only 2 receptions, 28 yards and a touchdown. He played well this last drive. So I don't think those came from this last drive at all. And we are back out on offense. 1st and 10. Nick Foles in the back, and we're just going to throw it out. Nick Foles gets hit on the throw out, but he's back up. He's looking good. Just didn't see anything. Didn't see any smart decision there. We're going to go ahead, run a stretch, see if we can get outside, and Watt misses his man, but Cam Akers is quick enough to get that edge and get a gain of 10 yards. So that's what we like to see. We're not going to be perfect. There is no one in this video game that's going to play perfect, but we need to make up for each other's imperfections, and that's what Cam Akers just did right there. We're going to rush again. We're going to get a hard-fought 2 yards. Yeah, so far we're doing pretty all right. They're going to come out in a mid-blitz, which typically, we can run on this. So that's what we're going to do, and that is exactly what we're going to do. We're going to burst through the hole there for a gain of about 13 yards there. Cam Akers having a great game. Having a great game. Our run blocking specifically is looking pretty well. We're going to send Atwell on a streak here. We're going to see if we can maybe... Ah, man. I tried to, like, just give him a chance, you know? I wanted to pass lead it outside and see if he can, like, press and then come outside and get it. It just didn't work out well. I mean, we didn't have the time to throw the ball. That's on me. And we're going to bomb it to 2-2 again. And there's a flag on the play. It was a bad pass, but let's see what they call. They're going to call defensive pass interference. And I'm going to take it. I don't know if I'd consider that defensive pass interference because it wasn't really a catchable ball. But hey, here we are. Cam Akers going to take it up the middle. I think we got back to the initial yard line there. So far, not too shabby. All right, we're going to run an RPO, and we're going to give it off to Cam Akers. He's going to fight forward to the 5. It is 3rd and goal. We're at the 5, and we need to try and pull something together. We don't want to have to kick a field goal here. We will, but we don't want to. It is the 2-minute warning already. We are in the second quarter. 14-0, we're leading. So we are performing well. Better than I think most people thought we would by now. So we'll take that. And we're going to do a stretch to the left, and it just gets blown up. We're going to have to take our field goal here. Unless it is preseason. And this didn't work out last time we did it, but let's do it now. No one's covering. Higbee, wide open, touchdown. Look at that. 21-0. We fool them. Why would they think we're going for it? Freaking idiots. Why would they think we're not going for it, actually? Anyways, we got the touchdown, and they're going to come out. They're going to run a screen, and it is a bad pass from Russell Wilson. I think the screen was blown up. But, anywho, we're back on defense. We got the touchdown, guys. That's good. Durant was the guy I was talking about earlier, and they're going to hit Williams on a flat. We're actually going to call a timeout here. It's 3rd and 7. We're going to call a timeout and see if we can get the ball back. I think we're going to use Jones over on the left side of the field. Just trust that Witherspoon can lock down, and he does not lock down. They bomb it up for a gain of about 40, and, you know, that one's on me, guys. That's all I got to say about that. There we go. Interception by Brandon Jones. We decide to send Witherspoon on a blitz, and he gets there very quick. Let's do a quick replay of that. So this was originally a cover 3, but when I was over here on Witherspoon, I went ahead and I sent him. He was working the flat on this play, right? So I just sent him in a blitz. I usered this guy, and I was like, well, the only guy here who may go to the flat is probably a tight end. So I was like, okay, I'm just going to pay attention to the tight end. All right, tight end doesn't come out. And they, look at that pressure. Witherspoon coming off the edge here. Almost getting the sack. Forces Russell Wilson to throw it up. And then our boy, the man we traded for, just goes ahead and mosses. Jumps right in front of Jerry Jeudy, gets the pick, gets a nice little return, and here we are. It is our ball, baby. 1 minute, 27 seconds left before halftime. We're going to just bomb it up to Van Jefferson, and he is not going to come down with it. It is an incomplete pass. 27 played that pretty well. Again, I tried to bend him in to the midfield and then try and come out. It just didn't work well for us. Totally fine. We're going to go ahead. We're going to send Atwell on that. And then we're going to hit Cam Akers, and that was a bad pass by Nick Foles. 3rd and 10. Coach wants us to run this ball, and I understand that. But what I also understand is we have the opportunity to hit with the play action and potentially go down the field and score. We're going to throw it over to Van Jefferson, and that noodle arm ball got to Van Jefferson. He's going to take it for a gain of about 30 yards or so. That was a fantastic pass. That was a fantastic pass right there. It wasn't the prettiest, but got to where it needed to go. Here we are. We're going 2-2 deep, and he is going to get overthrown. Man, I thought that was definitely the move there. And we're noticing 2-2 is definitely a guy who can stretch the field a little bit. Van Jefferson's playing well too. Oh, goodness. We're going to bomb it up to Higbee. And, yeah, that's just not good. My reads failed me right there. It is 3rd and 10. It's 3rd and 10, and we are at the 44. We're going to try get this first down. 2-2 over the middle. He burns his man and he gets the first down. We're going to call a timeout right there. 2-2 did that very, very well. And Skronix is in right now. We're going to hit him. And, of course, he's open because it's freaking White Lightning over here. Quickest guy on the field, hands down. Let's go ahead and let's run into a 4 verts. Slowly getting there. Okay, so call hut. This is a bad option. Throw it away. 20 seconds left. 2nd and 10. We are going to see if we can try and get into the end zone here. Maybe this mesh is going to take us there, right? And I do actually we're going to try and get the Robinson on this over because I want to see what he's capable of. And he is kind of open, but not really. So, bad pass by, well, just bad decision by me, really. It's not even a bad pass by Nick Foles. It was catchable. And, that's better than what we expect from him. And here we go. Van Jefferson over the middle, and 47 gets back there and knocks it out. I think that's Jewel. And we are going to have to take our field goal here. Chip shot field goal. It is up, and it is good. 8 seconds left. We're probably just going to ride into the halftime here. I do not foresee anything crazy happening. So, yeah. We'll see you guys on the flip side. All right, and we are giving them the ball. Coming on a half. We are leading 24-0. So our team is definitely playing better than expected, right? So maybe it's because we're facing the Broncos. Or maybe our team's just going to have a special season. Really don't know. It could be either or. And Brooks is going to meet him in the backfield, but he doesn't get the tackle. And Williams is going to shake another guy. He's going to take that for a game about 15. Brooks, we were in the backfield with him. But we just did not make the tackle. I went for a hit stick. That's on me. Okay. We're getting moved to the side like a freaking... We're getting moved. They're going to gain another 7 yards here. Let's go ahead. Go back to good old faithful cover one robber man. It'll mess up whatever they're looking to do. Look at that. Maybe that's a glitch. I don't even know. Cover one robber man is just destroying frickin' Russell Wilson. So I don't think it's a glitch or anything. I think he just, I don't know. I don't think it's a glitch. They're going to fake it, and they're going to bomb it to Witherspoon. Witherspoon is just going to get mossed by Jerry Jeudy, and Jerry Jeudy is going to take it in. And just like that, I'm concerned about our defense. They are also going to go for it. We're going to, yes, middle. And they're going to throw a pick. Fuller getting the pick, and he is running and gunning because they were going for a 2-point there. Unfortunately, that is worth nothing unless we return it all the way. But Fuller was right there, so we do remember. We do remember. One day we will reward Fuller for being, honestly, one of the better safeties I've had in this game so far, in Madden 24 as a whole. So I like to see that. Van Jefferson on the drag. He's going to take it. Look at that. Taking an extra, I don't know, what was that? An extra 15 yards? Man, he's playing well. He's playing well. He may have not had a great start, but so far he's definitely making up for it. Been playing pretty well. We're gonna throw it to Robinson, and Patrick Surtain was all over him. All over him. So, I mean, what are you gonna do? You got a guy like Pat Surtain. He's gonna make some plays. We're gonna run it with Akers, and it is going nowhere. 3rd and 10. It's 3rd and 10. Let's see what we can do here. Not too much happening so far, but let's see. We're going underneath the Akers. He's got room. He's got space. He's got the first down, and he's going to get 15 yards total there. I don't know what happened. They just did not cover underneath whatsoever there. Yeah, didn't cover underneath. Good job by Nick Foles working through his reads to see what the defense was giving him, and he immediately overthrows a pass, and it is intercepted. That's unfortunate. And just like this, they could be coming back, which I hope is not the case, but it's possible. And they're going to hit Jerry Jeudy on a drag. And all of a sudden, Kobe Turner, I believe he is a rookie, is injured. So we have had 3 injuries this game, I think. Pretty rough start, but you know, injuries do happen. Hopefully everyone's okay. And Russell Wilson's going to roll out and hit a 5-yard out. Elbow bursitis. Itis means it's inflamed, so his elbow's inflamed. I think he can play. Use conjure the fire, my guy. He'll be fine. We're going to bring a fake double safety blitz, and they are going to get it out to Jerry Jeudy again. He gets hit. A massive hit, but, man, they're going to get that first down, man. They're going to get that first down, and they are driving. They're going to look to run left, and that is going nowhere. Only a gain of 2. That is a good defensive play by our team. Ultimately, I'm liking how the starters are playing. We may need to finagle. Oh, he almost threw a pick. We may need to finagle a little bit with the sliders, though, because realistically, our starters shouldn't be playing as good, I don't think. I don't know. We may need to. Let's wait till the regular season gets here, because it's always the regular season that changes things. Yeah, and they're going to hit a 15-some-odd yard out route, and it is looking good. They are driving. It is unfortunate, but they are driving. So, but yeah, we may look to do stuff with sliders as Jordan Brooks gets Williams in the backfield. A loss of 2 there. All right, Russell Wilson in I form here. He is going to fake the play action, and they are going to hit freaking guess who? Jerry Jeudy over the middle, a deep crosser, and Jerry Jeudy is going to take it in for a touchdown. That was about, a 30-yard play there. Just a fantastic job by their team. Honestly, that was a good call. They got us in a defensive formation that was not ever going to compete with that. And it was just a fantastic call by them. It really was. So, all of a sudden, it is 24-13. We got to see if Nick Foles and company can go down the field and score a touchdown, man. We need it. Last drive ending with Nick Foles throwing an interception. We're going to see if we can replicate the success we had early on and avoid the success that we're having coming out of the half. And we're going to hit Robinson on a little drag. Gain of about 15, so we're doing good. These drags are doing really well. Yeah, they're doing really well because we are dragging our nuts. No, I'm joking. Try and keep it PG, guys. Jefferson on a bubble, taking it for another 20 yards or so. Jefferson's rack, it's pretty solid. Pause. Let's go ahead and hit an RPO here, and we're just going to give it to Akers, ask him to gain some yards. He gains 2 yards. We're going to go into the fourth quarter here. (24-13). We are up. We are slowly driving, and all of a sudden, our backups are in. So, Carson Wentz is in. We're going to hit Nakua, and Nakua blocks out the D-back and catches the ball. He's looking good. Honestly, it was a good pass by Carson, but I want to see Stetson Bennett. I want to see Stetson Bennett. I want to see the Georgia prodigy, and I want to see if he can potentially be our guy. And he's going to dump it off to Evans. Evans got some room. Look at that. Evans taking him for another 17 yards or so. 19 yards, actually, on the dot. Stetson Bennett looking good so far. Just took a check down and let his team go ahead and take him places. We're going to hit Skronks on a drag. Skronks going to catch it and, of course, get that touchdown. He is basically a starter. I mean, hell, he's a captain. He's a captain. And he deserves to be right up there with the starting lineup. He's been fantastic. Stetson Bennett so far has thrown 2 great plays. Let's be honest, they're Tom Brady plays, just little short dink and dunks. But Stetson Bennett doing well. And here we are. It is 31-13. We're leading the Broncos. Our second teams are out there. We are going to see how they perform. And Jared Stidham passes underneath for a gain of 3 yards there. I mean, we'll give him that all day, honestly. Stidham back in a shotgun. Fake hut. Actual hut. And he's going to throw a pick to Kendrick. Kendrick right in the flat, great, and he is going to get a pick 6 out of that little out route. There we go. Darion Kendricks looking good. Looking good. So, I mean, honestly, man, our team may not be the best on paper, but they've been playing pretty well. And we've had people shine and looking good this preseason. Darion Kendrick there, I think that is the first time he's gotten a pick, but I have definitely noticed him around the ball the past few preseason games. So, I mean, he may be getting up there, man. And Broncos back on offense. They're coming out in an empty set. And they're going to hit underneath, hit the tight end underneath. Jared Stidham, check down Merchant over here. He's hoping that somehow earns him a starting role over Russell Wilson, which isn't impossible, honestly. Oh, wow, that was a fantastic route. I saw that receiver again eating our corner over the middle, so I thought it was going towards the middle. I was holding in, and that was a beautiful out route by them. It was a beautiful play, good design, good draw up. And here we are, Jared Stidham falling back, getting sacked. Hampton in on the sack. Hampton's been looking great on the D-line. He honestly has. So I like to see that. And Yeah, whenever he gets in, he tends to be pretty close to the quarterback. So, I mean, do we have Von Miller Jr.? Maybe. They're going to check down. And again, Davion Kendrick with a fantastic tackle. 3rd and 20. Suddenly, 3rd and 20. I think they're passing. And they are passing. And Nick Hampton's going to get to the quarterback again. Nick Hampton just got in. Already has 3 sacks. Already has a sack and a half, sorry. And it's 4th and 32, and the Broncos are going for it. Look at that. And Lake coming up with an interception. Realistically, we probably should have just swatted it down, but Lake, he's solidified as one of the better players on this defense. And honestly, if we could have 3 safeties out there consistently, I wouldn't be against it. And we just bomb it up to Y for no reason whatsoever. I thought we were getting pressured. Bad call. Stetson Bennett back out. We're going to hand it off to Evans. Evans has some wiggle room. He's going to go forward for a gain of 6, but all of a sudden, Zach Evans is injured on that play. That is not what we like to see. Not what we like to see, man. All right, let's see what we got here. Scronners, routes up. Number 23 right there for the first down. Man, that guy needs to stay in. I cannot wait to see how well he does over this season. Okay, there we go. We got pressured. We got the ball out. No harm, no foul. 2nd and 10. Dislocated thumb by Zach Evans, but he wants to stay in. Dislocated his thumb. He's like, but I can still play, coach. That's what I like to see. We're going to roll out here. We're going to hit Hopkins. That was a great pass by Stetson Bennett, rolling out to the right. Gain of about 15 right there. Good job. Great job by Stetson Bennett. We've definitely seen Carson Wentz and Nick Foles miss that. I think we've seen Carson Wentz miss that a lot more than Nick Foles, but pretty solid all around. They're in the double A-gap blitz again, and we're going to give it to Rashad Evans. Not Rashad Evans. Goodness. Zach Evans. And he's going to go forward for a gain of 7. Rashad Evans. My goodness. Yeah, he stopped playing linebacker. Decided he wants to be a halfback, and Evans is going to take it forward. Look at that blocking, man. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, this is our second team offense. Granted, we're playing their second team defense, but that was really good blocking, right? We're going to take a stretch here, and we're going to cut it back in, and Evans is going to get a touchdown. Looking good, man. Zach Evans, good things happen when he comes in, and our center has an abdominal tear now. So that's not good. That's no bueno. But what is good is we have won our last 2 preseason games, which is a good sign for us. 45-13. Let's be honest. I don't think miracles come in these sizes. So, I think we're going to win this one. Unless Jared Stidham all of a sudden becomes primetime Jared Stidham, honestly. Because not even Pat Mahomes, I think, could do this. I don't think Tom Brady in his prime would be able to do this. And Jared Stidham throws it straight to Fuller, and Fuller drops the pick. Not a bad read by Jared Stidham, because Fuller was beat, but Fuller was clearly just lacking and trying to bait him into a pick. And there we go. Jared Stidham gets a good pass to the tight end off the backside of the linebacker. Troutman has been their most successful player since their first offense has been off. So, doing pretty well there. They're going to drop back. I mean, oh, come on. They're going to hit an underneath route for a gain of 15 there. Not a whole lot happening. Let's keep him in because I don't want to risk Deontay Johnson getting injured. Because, I mean, Nick Hampton, because Deontay Johnson, man, oh my goodness, they just called us for a defensive pass interference. I was saying Deontay Johnson because he is on my fantasy team. I think he actually got injured. Maybe? I don't know. But either way, they're going to accept that. 1st and 10. I mean, 20 seconds left. We're leading by 30. Let's just see if our defense can hold them. He's going to take the check down, and he's going to get absolutely popped. 2nd and 6. They're just letting the clock roll, and that will be the last play of this game. Sean McVay's happy. He's like, wow, I'm a damn good coach. Our GM sold everyone who's good on this team, but we're getting some wins. I don't know if Sean McVay talks like that. He definitely doesn't, I don't think. But 45-13, last play, last game of the preseason. So that is pretty exciting. That's pretty exciting right there. Let's break down. Let's see how well our team did. Nick Foles had a pretty solid game. He definitely had some passes there that were good. But yeah, he had a pretty solid game. Stetson Bennett didn't get a whole lot of work, but 4 for 6, 66 yards, a touchdown. I mean, not bad, right? So, I mean, he ain't doing bad. I don't know. I feel like I got to flip a coin here to see who's going to take us all the way. Cam Akers, fantastic work. 4.1 yards per carry. Zach Evans, of course, did great work too. He's injured though. But yeah, both our halfbacks are doing some good, solid work. Van Jefferson really showed up, really shined out, really made it easier to see who is going to be staying in the starting lineup. I think Van Jefferson has earned his role in the starting lineup after this game. Really, he hasn't got much time to shine in the other preseason games, but he definitely shined here. Same with Atwell. Like, he had a few drops, don't get me wrong, and I think so did Jefferson, but they redeemed it throughout the remainder of the game, and that's what counts. Tutu catching in double coverage, looking very great. Skronik, of course, he's routing up people. He's doing great. White Lightning, we don't call him that for no reason. He's also a captain. So he's probably going to be taking DeMarcus Robinson's spot here. And yeah, so far doing pretty good. Cam Akers, again, getting in the receiving game. Same with Zach Evans. Brooks, five tackles. Jordan Fuller, 6 tackles. I mean, those guys are really doing well on our team here. Ernest Jones did pretty all right. Kobe Durant kind of had a quiet game. But hey, you don't need to be loud every single game. It's usually bad if you are, aka the rookie corner. Whenever he gets in, one play touchdowns happen. Like, he's very loud. Sometimes he gets a pick, but one play touchdowns seem to happen. So yeah, that's not a good thing. Brandon Jones gets that pick, jumping in front of Jerry Jeudy. Did really, really well. Nick Hampton, a sack and a half. Doing very well. Zach Van Valkenburg probably earned a position, probably earned a spot in his play today. I mean, he didn't necessarily do great, but a solid backup, I think he is. And look at that size, 6'4", 263. Mama always said you can't teach size. He's also from Iowa, so I guess that's good. Darion Kendrick looked great today. Quentin Lake, I mean, if I could have Quentin Lake out there with my other safeties, I very much so would. I think he's played very well, honestly. And he's gotten a lot more reps than Brandon Jones. So that's why we're probably going to keep Brandon Jones at starter, because in the short amount of time that Brandon Jones has gotten in, he's been near as successful, right? And yeah, I mean, ultimately, I hope both of them can get in. Witherspoon, he had a pick, solid pick. I think this is his second pick in the preseason, but he also gave up a touchdown. So I don't know. Gave up a touchdown and a long play too. I don't know. We're in the air on him. THT backup material. I mean, he's a rookie, right? So he is what he is so far. He may turn into be something great. But yeah, let's head on back. All right, guys, thank you for watching the final game of preseason. We're going to get into regular season. We're facing the Seahawks, which if you watched the first two episodes, you would know that we traded them Aaron Donald. And we got Jordan Brooks out of the deal and a slew of picks. But yeah, it'll be very interesting. I should have thought harder, because knowing that they were in our division would have made me go for a first rounder instead of taking the second and a slew of others. Yeah, because now we're going to have to face Aaron Donald for like a very long time. I mean, it is what it is. So long as we are here, the Seahawks aren't going to have a free run to the playoffs and to the Super Bowl. So that's what we're here for. But guys, if you liked this content, you know what to do. You hear it all the time. Go ahead, do it, support me. I appreciate it. And this is Freddy Football. We'll see you next time.